Welcome to Bunnings, and today we're doing the world's cheapest drift car and drift modifications. So yes, we did start with a bit of a base, but it is an auto AU Falcon. It's got a lock diff and it's got a straight pipe exhaust, and we're going to take this to the track and see the cheapest mods we can do to make this drift. So anyone looking to get into drift can buy one of these and replicate this exact thing, whether it's works or doesn't. So first up is a Bunnings, a warehouse, because they've got the best modifications on the market these days for drifting. So let's go inside and see what we can find.
We find competitors' lower price will beat it by 15%. Bunnings Warehouse, the lowest prices are just the beginning.
Alright, so we've basically set ourselves a budget for around 50 bucks. We've got a couple of things that we want to get. We want to get a nice lever or something for the handbrake. We want to tape up the handbrake button, so custom drift mod. And we want to make a gate for the auto so we can slam it from neutral to first or second gear. So we'll have to get 3 kind of locks. Anyway, I'll explain that when we get to it, but we'll go pick up the parts and see what we find. Alright, first purchase, because it's essential. We've got the bucket hat, because you can't be shopping Bunnings without the Bunnings hat. And I've even got the matching green on. We can be vibing. Alright, your first important purchase for any drift modification and drift build, I should say, self tappers, aka tech screws. These ones should do the job. Nice 32mm, 8 gauge, ready to rock. And you'll see the purpose for them soon. I found exactly what we need. Gate hardware. I found our next piece of the puzzle, and that's our shifter lockout. So basically it's gonna slide in front of the handle of the shifter. So once we've got it into gear, we slide this across, and you can't bang it back up into reverse or park. You can only go to neutral. And you can bang it down to the desired gear. So we're going to get maybe 3 of them, so we can select whether we want to bang down to second or bang down to first gear, depending where we're drafting. So it's basically like the ghetto man's clutch kick. Basket. Alright, next thing that really caught my eye is this little, don't know, it's like a table leg or something with an adjustable thing on it, but it's basically like a premium handbrake extender. It's got the nice size hole inside, so we'll slip her on. Okay. Next thing we need is to delete the button on the handbrake. Last up, tape. That's the one. $10. Rippers. That's too much. That's blowing budget.
More here. Oh, there we go. $8. Man, tape has already gone up.
See how much this adds up to. Not bad. Box of goodies, and we're pretty close to our prediction. We ended up at 57 bucks. So I did throw an extra latch in there just in case I can't be bothered going back in. So we've got a little bit extra than we need, but we should get by.
$57 including the hat, right?
Oh, true, yeah. Oh, so true. Yeah. 50 bucks exactly, because $7 hat, not bad. So 50 bucks on the dot, and we're ready to go. So let's head to the track for install.
Fabrication. I don't know what you did.
Huh?
What did you do?
I just shut the focus off.
Okay. The caucus. Wow.
Ah! King kiss.
That's perfect. That's a hydro.
The next day.
Alright, so we just got down to Calder Park and it's time to test the AU Falcon. Alright, so I haven't done any mods yet, so I just want to see what it can do with the brilliant auto and just the handbrake with the still got the button. Obviously I want to do the little mods so I can bang it neutral. I don't know if it's the nicest thing, but you know, we can add some of those latches and add the thing here to the handbrake. I want to basically take down the button and then add the little extender so I can make it a bit nicer, and then we're ready to go. So let's see what she can do.
Yeah, go for it.
This thing gets it, son. Ready for main track, I reckon. Alright, so I may have got a little bit too excited in the Falcon and I rinsed the tyres. God dang it. That one's got a little bit. This side is gone. I went on the main track just to do some throwing around, see how she goes, and I just got 2G and I got addicted. I got stuck in it trying to do better and better. And I also found out that this is apparently an ex-cop car. If you pop the bonnet. Oh, oh, oh. It's rare. Look at that, bonnet strut. So apparently this tag right here, up to 20. That means she's ex-cop, so it might have bigger diff gears, a different ECU, and apparently a different cluster, which the only difference I can find is it goes to 240 instead of 220, and likely you're gonna be hitting those speeds in this car anyway. But I'm wondering why. I've been told that these have really long first gears and I'm running out of first gear into the bowl. Anyway, I need to get some lights, I need to do these mods. I'm screwing around, what are you doing? But I've got some, lucky for me, the stud pattern is exactly the same as Nissan, so I can throw some of these gangster boys on there, which I might do. So we'll chuck them on the back of the ute, and then actually film some stuff doing these mods. Let's get it. Ooh! Let's start with our Bunnings mods. Now, first one being the one that'll probably do something, the other one might not do anything. But let's kick off with this, the duct tape of the handbrake button and our little gangster extender that we modify with a slight little bend, because straight was probably going to be stupid. So let's get into it. Alright, first things first, we're trial and erroring right now. But basically we're going to take that on there like that, and then we've got to just like that. So start again. Look at that. Now we add on our extension. Just make sure it's in a good position. Kind of like the little dog leg in. Give room for my shafter. That's the one. Now we tape her up nice and tight. For fresh installs only. $50 mods. Right. Oh. Oof. Does it add any gains? Probably not, but we've got a bit of extra extension for a bit of extra leverage if we needed it. Alright, next thing, we've got our drill, we've got our gate latches and our tech screws. So I don't know if this is going to be any point to this one, but we're going to try it anyway. So if you want to come around, I'll show you what we're going to do. The basic idea of this, let's put it in the gear, desired gear. Ooh. So most of the drifting is going to be in first, and the idea was to put a stopper so we can bang her up, and it hits this, it just stops it like that, right there. So you go boom, boom, right in neutral, so you can't bang it hard up into reverse. And it's pretty scientific if you ask me. And then you can just go bang, bang, back into the first. It's like a clutch kick for an auto. So basically put it in your neutral, hold it up tight, get your drillers. Ooh. plastic, so it holds super tight. Oh, I'm bleeding. Alright, so disengaged, engaged, boom!
Suppose this whole thing's gonna.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Right. Mine needs some more techies to hold her in. Oh, feels a bit stiff now. All right, engage. Boom, 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 boom. Pretty happy with that. Now we didn't need the 3 that we thought we'd need, but what the point was just now we've got neutral lockout, and if we wanted, we could put another one back here, and we could, if second gear was desired gear, you could lock out number 1, so sorry, it locks into number 2, so you basically just put it in the way there and it'll stop right in 2. But to be honest, it's actually banging straight into second, so if I don't touch the button, if I go neutral and then pull straight back, actually it has a factory lockout already, so it locks it into second. Boom, 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 boom. So there you go, don't even need the second one. Let's go test this performance modification out. Handbrake feels Alright, let's test out this. I don't know if that's gonna do shat. The auto is so slow and it hates it. I feel like the Arab drift videos. Handbrake mod, it's good. This mod, shat. Mid-corner, he just doesn't have the ball It upped that pressure. I'm pretty happy with that. That entry, the drop in gears is doing the thing. Oh, the tire's flat. I can hear it. Dogging. There's that, must have a hole on it somewhere. That's annoying. Oh, well. Oof, that's better. She was handling better towards the end there. It wasn't like snapping out of my ass as much. So I was more comfy. I don't know if that was because my front tire was going flat, but she was snaking all over the place. Was that enjoyable, Tom?
Unpredictable to watch.
Unpredictable. Let's get Cheers Falcon. But I'd call that a success. $50 mods. I tried the neutral thing a couple of times. Kind of worked, kind of didn't. Don't. No. It did some sort of boof into gear. But yeah, handbrake mod, 100% success. And cheap Falcon, I'd call that successful drift. It did a few drifts. Didn't really like the long corner at the end. Didn't like going up in second. Probably could do with another 50 PSI on the rear tires, would really get it going. I think we're around 30 then. But yeah, that's it. We're done. Cheapest drift car. Definitely doable. Definitely a good way to start, especially on all the learning courses, the tight little stuff. You're good to go. So that's it. If you enjoyed, smack that like, make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see you on the next one.